What's going on? Big up yourselves, guys. I just had to do a bit of tactical stuff in the background there. Well, guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a bit of a last minute decision to come on, guys, and do a stream. I was kind of contemplating, was I gonna do it or not? But here I am, back in business, back doing what I do best. Well, fighting is what I do best, to be honest. Back doing what I do second best. Connoisseurs is with me, guys, so big up yourselves there. Glad to have you along. Big up to McManus, he's in there like a flash. If you haven't already, guys, support this man's channels. He's got 2 different channels. He's got this one, the McManus Gaming, and he also has McManus Sense. So check both of them out. Sub to him. Like his videos. Comment in the comment section below, of course. Right, guys, we got a lot to talk about. It's been an interesting couple of games for Arsenal. An interesting week or so. We got ourselves back into contention in the league with 2 wins. We beat Chelsea and we have just beaten Newcastle. But to be honest, for me, the league is over anyway. I think it's done. That's my own opinion. People go on about everything against City, and that City have to play Real Madrid twice in the Champions League. I think City are going to absolutely batter everything, if I'm perfectly honest. I think they're going to wipe the floor with them. I think it's no contest. That is my own opinion. To be relying on other teams doing us favours is always, we had it in our hands up until about 6 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, and then we let it slip. And we let it slip big time in dramatic fashion. Those 3 games, the draw away to Liverpool, the draw at West Ham, and then drawing against Southampton. I mean, we should have beaten West Ham and we should have beaten Southampton. I mean, even when we got the draw at Liverpool, which we were lucky to get, Anfield is not an easy place to go, but we knew that the Manchester City game was around the corner. So we should have done something against West Ham. We only got a draw there, lucky to get it, and then Southampton. I mean to say, we pushed at the end of the Southampton game, but it was already decided for us, to be honest. There was nothing to talk about. It was done. But yeah, we knew that the City game was around the corner. You know what I mean? So if we didn't do anything in those games, we were done. People are relying on other teams now, like everything doing us a favour. City are going to destroy them. Trust me. It's all over Dave, as much as I hate to say it. We need City to drop points and we need to win our remaining games. I just don't see it happening. Nah. Done deal, boy. Done deal. The wise heads, you know what I mean? The wise Arsenal fans, yourself and myself. Not going to happen. Thank you, McMahon, is going to come to Arsenal forever. It takes 4 years, 3 rebuilds, 25 players, nearly 500 million and 15 trophy attempts. Process is a disguise for failure. Dress it up how you want. It's a failure, pure and simple. There you have it, guys. Simple as, like the man says. Just 1 second, guys. Just sending out a couple of messages there to let people know that I'm actually live. Arsenal forever. Arsenal showed backbone and fight, but where was it when it really matters? Nowhere. Just give me 1 second, guys. Uno momento, por favor. As soon as the pressure's off, we play well. Bottle jobs. Yeah, the McManus game, and as soon as the pressure's off, we play well. You said it, man. You said it. Honestly, it's like that. Quite disappointing. Why do you, what is that name you have? Don't worry, I'm not going to say your real name on there, man. Don't worry. Dakar Peak. Is that your YouTube channel, is it? I'll subscribe to it. Do you want me to shout it out for you? Because I can do it now with everyone that's watching. Taib. Dave, would you sack Arteta? I would. I have to say. And that is not me being bitter or just talking crap. I would actually sack him, to be honest. I think we could have had the league wrapped up. You know what I mean? I think we could have had the league wrapped up. Let me know what your let me know what the name of your channel is, and I'll subscribe to it if it's already set up here. If you want, and I can mention it on my channel now. Everybody that's watching. Welcome along, guys. We got a Man United fan in the house. We'll call him Nakar Peak. So Nakar is a Man United fan. I'm just going to ask him what he thinks of Manchester United this season. Does he think they can still qualify for the Champions League? Let me know, man. Of course, they lost yesterday. They were kind of a little bit unlucky, to be honest, against West Ham. They definitely had a couple of chances in that game. They were a little bit unlucky. I have to be honest. Yeah, drop me it, man. Message me on Teams, yeah. Message me on Teams, and I'll subscribe to it because I have like my Old School Gunner account. Then I have my normal account, yeah. Just, you know what I mean. I have the one from my YouTube channel, and I have my normal account. So let me know, man, and I can subscribe and support you. And I'll turn on the notifications that when you upload content, I'll watch it. You know what I mean? We need to invest league in the summer. Yeah, but this season was really our chance too. You know what I mean? I know what you're saying, but this season was our chance. Like, Taib asked me, would I sack Arteta? Yeah, I would. And I mean serious about that. I'm not joking. And this is not me being bitter or upset or annoyed about what happened. It's the reality of the situation. You know what I mean? The other reality of the situation is I need a shave. Seriously, man, look at me. I just realised there. Now I know why women are crossing the street when they see me and running away screaming. That's the reason why. You know what I mean? I got a weapon of mass destruction on my face. And it's not my nose. And it's not my tongue. Keep it clean, Dave. Keep it clean. I'm going to try to keep it clean. Arsenal forever. Bukayo Saka has appeared in each of Arsenal's last 77 Premier League matches since being an unused substitution at Newcastle. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I was a little bit critical of him, I'm not going to lie. But when you put it like that, man, yeah, I mean, he's been overworked. So keep it clean, I'll try. Right? I mean, it's just wet mass destruction on my face. It's not my nose and it's not my tongue, guys. So that one's for the ladies. I hope my ex-wife isn't watching this. That's the Sweden sighting, guys, just so you know. I don't have a yellow tooth. Crooked teeth, but not yellow. The only problem I have, Dave, is if a new manager doesn't hit the ground running, fans will want Arteta back. Not that I rate Arteta. Yeah, but we have to get someone in. We have to get someone in that's actually up to the job. You know what I mean? We have to get someone in that's actually up to the job and can do the business. There's a. Let me never this one up next. How did you like the Pizza Union? Yeah, it was good. It was a tin crust. If anyone doesn't know, I got free pizzas the other day thanks to this man. As far as I know, it was you, right? A deal. Thanks to this man, I got free pizzas the other day. Pizza Union were doing a bit of an offer in central London. I liked them, but the crust was a little bit too thin, you know? I'm not going to lie. Papa John's for me are very good. I like Papa John's pizzas. Domino's, Papa John's, good pizzas. The crust was just a little bit thin. But yeah, thank you for going and getting them. I appreciate it. I wasn't going to come live on tonight. I normally have guests on, where a couple of us talk. But I said I'd come on, you know what, last minute and see what's cooking and see how many people tune in. Great to see so many people tuning in. I appreciate it. Big up yourselves, guys. And like I said, DM me if you have any YouTube channels, and I'll subscribe to you and support them. No problem at all. Since returning to Real Madrid in 2021, Carlo Ancelotti has won every single trophy in only 2 years. That's what elite managers do. That is what they do. Yeah, he's an incredible coach. I mean, he was at Chelsea for a while there. He's a very, very good coach. You know what I mean? And you'll see how difficult coaching is. I mean, it's not easy. You know what I mean? A lot of former players, Arteta included, have tried to make it work. Arteta has been successful enough this season, but we just couldn't get over the line this season. The league is done, guys. Not be negative about it, but it's done and dusted. People relying on Everton and other teams to do us a favour. Of course, we have to win our own games, talking about Real Madrid, this, that, and the other. You know, you can't be relying on other teams to do you a favour. You know what I mean? My opinion, it's a done deal. City are already champions in my eyes. That's how I see it, guys. Simple as. So I know it's a bit of a slow one now. What do I make of Brighton 1, Everton 5? I think it's looking good for us when we play Brighton. I think we have a good chance of beating them because we're at home as well. But I don't think Everton will match City. I think City will just wipe the floor with them, in my opinion. I can't see anything but a City win. I think they'll just batter them. You know what I mean? City are very good right now. I can't see Everton standing up to them. A very brave and strong West Ham team tried, and they failed. In my opinion, West Ham are better than Everton. So Leeds as well, they put in a bit of a shift, but still they couldn't do it. I don't think there's any team who would kind of live with Manchester City at the moment, you know. Maybe the Real Madrid games will take something out of them because they have extra games to play, whereas Arsenal are out of Europe. But you can't be relying on things like that. I mean, we had our chances to wrap the league up well in advance. We capitulated completely. We bottled it. Very disappointing for all Arsenal fans because we were winning. We were leading the league since the very first season. We fell apart. You couldn't come on with your own account, you pussy, of course. You have to use someone else's. That's typical of you. You know what I mean? That is typical. That's typical of women, guys. You know what I mean? Users and abusers. You know what I mean? Couldn't come on with your own account. Now you have to use someone else's, you turkey. Anyway, say hello to Gunnar Sordas anyway while you're here. Giuseppe would be proud. Yeah, I need to have a shave. Honestly, look at this thing, like. You know what I mean? Never mind that it's going grey. I just need to trim it a bit. It's like the Amazon. And look at this. I was walking down the road today, I had a beanie on and I had my coat on. And there was people crossing the street when they saw me coming. You know what I mean? They actually looked concerned. I'm joking, guys. All right, let's see. We've gone from youth project to trust the project to phase 3, whatever that means. No, we're not phase 3, is it? I don't actually know what that means. Now the club are at phase 3. DEFCON, is it? DEFCON 4, is it? Jesus, we're heading to war, is it? We're in DEFCON 5. Now we're at youth project, trust the process to phase 3. I think phase 3 is like we're going to have 3 attempts at winning the league. And after that, Arteta's out. So we've already had phase 1. So we have the second phase and a third phase. And after that, it's adios Arteta. You know what I mean? Like my bit of Spanish there that I dropped in, guys. I'm going to watch the highlights a little bit. I'm going to watch the highlights a little bit. I'm going to talk you through exactly what went on in that game. No more, no less. Just 1 second. I've seen it already, of course, guys. I'm going to talk you through how the game went against Newcastle yesterday. Then I'm going to focus on the league. And then I'm going to go through the team. I'm going to do who I thought was man of the match. I'm going to do player ratings. I'm going to try and keep it as entertaining as I can. It was a last minute thing to come on the channel now, so I'm kind of just winging it, you know. But like this video of me, guys. Everybody watching, smash the like in the video of me. And if you want to donate £1 or £2, please do. But smash the like in the video is the main thing, yeah. Just like the video, guys. That's all that matters. It is what it is. All right, let me check. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Hope you like my thumbnail for this. I'm quite proud of it. All right. Newcastle versus Arsenal. Here we go. Here we go. Let me talk you through the highlights, guys. Of course, I've seen this already. Let's see what's going on. McManus Gaming. Phase 3, great PR from this club. So what happened to phase 1 and 2? Phase 1 and 2 have already happened. Phase 1 was the first half of the season, and phase 2 was the second half of the season, where we bottled it. So that's it. Keep watching anyway, guys. Keep tuning into the main man. All right, let's see what's going on here. Wi-Fi's acting up a bit. Let's hope it moves on a bit so I can actually do the business. It's going a bit slower. I'm sure it'll get there eventually. All right, here we go. Just going to talk through the highlights of the game, guys, yesterday, and then get back into it with all the player ratings, the review of the game itself, and what I thought. Of course, we won the game 2-0, guys. But here we go. Started with Newcastle on the front foot, looking dangerous. Quick ball in. Jacob Murphy, guys, hits the post. Ramsdale beating all ends up. And that player, guys, the player that absolutely destroyed Tottenham, Jacob Murphy, almost did it to Arsenal, guys. He hit the woodwork. Ramsdale beating all ends up. Newcastle again on the attack. There was a shot there from Newcastle. It looked like being a penalty for handball against the Polish defender Kivior, but it actually was proven it hit his leg first, not his arm. So it wasn't a penalty. Arsenal went forward on the attack, guys. Jorginho to Odegaard, and a crisp finish from him from the edge of the area. Great goal. 1-0 to Arsenal. A brilliant long range effort. A really good strike. So we're 1-0 up there. Newcastle attacking again. Guimaraes. Joe Willock, guys, former Arsenal player, almost scored, but Ramsdale saved it. And Ben White managed to clear it, guys. But that was a close one. It looked like the attacker was favourite there, but no. Ramsdale did very well to keep that out. Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard in with a brilliant move, but a good save from the goalkeeper. Still 1-0 to Arsenal. Joe Murphy, Isak, headed it against the post. Trippier with the ball in. Fantastic header. What a great save from Ramsdale. Then Arsenal clear. Great save from Ramsdale. Fantastic save. Arsenal stay 1-0 up, and then they're on the attack. It's Gabriel Jesus to Martinelli. He shapes, he shoots, and hits the post. Sorry, cracks it off the crossbar. Martinelli cracked it against the crossbar. And Arsenal stay 1-0 up. Martinelli again. Looking dangerous. And it's an own goal from Newcastle. Swiss defender Fabian Schär. 2-0 to Arsenal, guys. That was pretty much the game. That was pretty much the match, everyone. That's it. And that was it, guys, basically. That's what happened in the game. So we ended up 2-0 winners. Let me just go to the Premier League table. The fixtures, this and that I'm going to talk about. I'm going to give my player ratings. So we're second in the table on 81 points, and Manchester City are a point ahead of us, but they have a game in hand. They've won the last 5. We have drawn 2, lost 1. We've won the last 2. So we're coming back into it a little bit there. We picked up 6 out of 6. We've beaten Chelsea and we have beaten Newcastle. So it's between us and City for the league now, but you'd have to say they still have the advantage. In my opinion, it's City's to lose. I think they're still going to win it, to be honest. I can't see us matching them at all. Being perfectly honest with you, that's just the way it is. I think those 3 draws we had against Liverpool, the 2 draws against the relegation teams, West Ham and Southampton, they're really putting into it for us, to be honest, this season. That's pretty much that. You know what I mean? Let me just go and do some player ratings. I'm trying not to bore people to that. I'm going to try to do that too. Man City win their game in hand. It will be 4 points clear. Might as well say 5 points with their goal difference. So it's going to be difficult for us, you know. Let me just go through and do the player ratings, guys, for the game. That's going to be very, very difficult for us. So. Anybody would like to subscribe to my channel, please do, as I monetize. £1 or £2 would be grand. I'd be happy enough with that. So if you can monetize, guys, if you can actually donate to my channel, I would appreciate it, as I'm already monetized. Let me see. All right. Alright, guys, I'm going to start the player ratings now. For me, Jorginho was our man of the match. He ran the show. I'd give him a 9. Arsenal forever, Ramsdale 10. Yeah, he played well though. He played well, no doubt. He played well, man, no doubt. Straight up. Alright, we'll start the player ratings. Right, guys, I'm going to start Aaron Ramsdale. I'm going to give him a 9. The saves he made, immense. He had that little shaky period. When he went through the dip in form, he made a couple of mistakes with his feet, but as with his hands, he's second to none. He's had a fantastic season, Ramsdale. He's earned his way into the Premier League team of the season as the goalkeeper. And with the saves that he made yesterday, arguably goalkeeper of the year. Hopefully he can add a Premier League title to that as well. But Ramsdale was fantastic today. Kept us in the game. At one point it was Newcastle versus Ramsdale. Ramsdale gets a 9. Ben White, I have to give him a 6. I think in the second half he had a tough time against Isaac. I was worried when St. Maximin came on because last season he smashed Ben White. He mashed him up big time. But he dealt with St. Maximin very well. He's a tricky customer, Isaac. I give Ben White a 6. Gabriel, centre back. I give him an 8. I think he deserves that. The leadership he showed in the game, the partnership he's got with Kivior, that's down to Gabriel. He calmed everyone calm and cool at the back. He had a good game, Gabriel. 8 for Gabriel. Kivior, I'll give him an 8 as well. He had a bit of a shaky start against Joe Willock. That was right at the beginning. Apart from that, he was solid. He dealt with all the threats, guys. I can't remember Kivior making an error, to be honest. He was very cool on the ball, very good in the air. And he's actually quick. He's quite quick. Two great performances from Kivior back to back. Long may continue. Zinchenko, 4. Just 1 second, guys. Just texting someone. Zinchenko, 4, yeah. He's costing us at the worst times. When the guy he's up against, the winger he's up against, is attacking him, I fear for the worst. He cannot defend, guys. Yesterday, Zinchenko was poor. His passing was poor. He was giving the ball away. He was getting pulled out of position. The first chance, doesn't even look to see where Ramsdale is. It's when the ball comes over, he doesn't look to see it. There's no defensive minded to Zinchenko. He was poor yesterday. And I was happy, respectfully, when I saw him come off, when I saw Tierney come on. He's cost us games this season, guys. He's cost us so many goals. 2 of those goals against Southampton was him. The Firmino equaliser on Anfield was him. Against City, he was poor. I don't know what it's going to take to get Zinchenko dropped. Does he actually have to be injured for him not to play? I have to give Zinchenko 4 yesterday. On to the midfield, guys. Jorginho. I'll give him 9. He was absolutely fantastic for the team yesterday. He was making last-ditch tackles, blocks, interceptions. When we needed the ball, he was starting things with an assist. He was top-notch, top of all the stats today. I was worried because of the intensity and the strength of the Newcastle midfield. Joe Linton, Willock. I was kind of worried about that. But Jorginho, he was absolute masterclass from him yesterday. 9, without a doubt. Experienced performance from him, nice. He deserves a 9. Yeah, he deserves a 9, man. He was good. Xhaka gets an 8. I was impressed with how he kept his head yesterday. Newcastle were trying to rattle him. They were trying to rile him up. And he was rattling them. And he was rattling them. They were getting annoyed. Big up to Xhaka, man. The fight he showed, the amount of times that he got himself hurt because he was putting his foot in. He was into the 50-50s. He protected us. He was going in. He was getting kicked. He was battling against them. He was very physical. He was the fighter in there, allowing Jorginho to kind of dictate the game. 8 for Xhaka, man. And the big block against Joe Willock. Goal saving block from Xhaka, man. 9 for Jorginho, 8 for Xhaka. Odegaard, 8. Going forward, he's a joy to watch. Fantastic player. The true balls he plays, the vision he has, the technical ability he has, the way he just slides through the pitch. And that shot, he's got it in his game. 15 goals in the Premier League this season, guys. Premier League, 15. That is a good return. A good return. He's been fantastic yesterday. Rightly in the team of the season. I was very impressed because he's got a lot of goals away from home. The only big one he got was Tottenham. Odegaard was missing away from home in the big games. This was a big game, a big team, a big stadium. When he did it today, I'm very happy that Odegaard, he got an 8. The front line, let me start with Saka. 5. Average performance from the man. He got kicked around the place, fair enough. He just doesn't look comfortable, doesn't look confident. It's like he's playing in the shell. He's not playing with freedom. He's not beating anybody. One among Jews, he's not flying past anyone. He's not really bringing a lot to the team right now, apart from balance. So it's balanced. I heard Ian Wright's comment saying he thinks Saka should be on the bench. Yeah. Big up the star boy every time, but we need more from him. 5 for Saka today. Martinelli on the other side. 7. Much better than Saka. Major part in the goal. Second goal that decided the game. The shot against the crossbar. He should have had more goals. The 1-on-1 in the second half when he hit the crossbar. First half of the crossbar. Very happy with Martinelli's performance today. Securing us to win. 7 for him. Jesus, 6. I think he spent a lot of time on the ground. He just sat slipping around the place. Link-up play wasn't really there. He didn't really have any involvement in the goals. He did show a fight, which he always does, but I have to give him a 6 today. That's basically it. The bench, the players that came on, Kieran Tierney, I'd have to give him an 8. We have to do all we can not to let this player Tierney leave the club, guys. because if he leaves and goes to Newcastle, they'll go to another level. But Tierney was very, very good yesterday. I have to say that. And he is being linked with a move to Newcastle. And all the Newcastle fans saying that we'd be bigging up Tierney a lot. But he came on and he locked down their whole attack yesterday. He made Arsenal very solid at the back and he couldn't get into the game. Simple as. That's basically the way it was going. One second, guys. That's basically it, guys. Been a good win yesterday. Can be very happy with the result. Very happy with the performance. What can I say? We can be over the moon about that, no doubt. It was a good performance from the team. And, let me see. All right, guys. Let's see. Let's talk football now. Let's see what was going on. So in the Premier League, guys, we're second. Okay. Games coming up. City are a point ahead of us. They have a game in hand. Matches coming up. Just give me 1 second, guys. All right, guys, the next game's coming up. It's Everton Man City on Sunday. Arsenal against Brighton. So we have Brighton. We're hosting Brighton. City are away at Everton. Then we're away at Nottingham Forest. City are hosting Chelsea. Then City are away at Brentford, and we are hosting Wolves. And that's basically it. 3 games to go. 3 games to go, guys. And it's that close. We're hosting Brighton. We're away at Nottingham Forest. And we're hosting Wolves. So maybe, just maybe, we can do something. City, I think if they win the game against Everton, they're home and host. I think if City beat Everton, I think they're looking very good. They're hosting Chelsea. Chelsea are not up to much at the moment, to be honest. So they should really get the best of them. I can't see Chelsea doing anything against them, to be honest. I just can't see it happening. I don't think that's on the cards, to be honest. I'll just check something quick there, guys, and see what this video is doing. Thank you to the one person that has subscribed. I appreciate it. I need another 10 more. I need 10 more subscribers, guys. And I'm actually, I'll be up at 1,700. Three people watching. Welcome along, guys. For those of you that haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I need 10 more subscriptions, and I am at 1,700. Subscribe, guys, and help me at 1.7k. Alright guys, and welcome back to my channel. How are you all getting on out there, guys? Just taking a little break before I get back into it. Yeah, well, we got 3 games to go, and that is really going to decide our whole season, to be you'd have to say Manchester City, I think if they win the next one, Arsenal shot themselves in the foot. But if we can win their next match, then that's it. Now, Everton have just demolished Brighton 5-1 today. Manchester City will, of course, be wary of that. Everton have a bit of fight in them. Maybe they can upset City. But to be honest, my opinion, City have so much quality throughout the team, throughout the field. I think they'll have too much for Everton. But like I said, if City win that next one against Everton, then the league is over. And pretty much, regardless of Arsenal's result. Against Brighton, I think that the league is pretty much over. Brighton are probably going to come back in the next game because of what happened. We're facing them, so we'll see what happens in that. But I honestly think it's over as it is. All Man City need to do is beat Everton, and I think they're home and host for the title. Simple as. Unfortunately, it's been 19 years for us. Looks like we're going to have to wait a little bit longer, unfortunately. But that's the way it is. That's football. You know what I mean? These things happen. These things happen. That is football, guys. So we'll have to see the way things go. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Can't do much more about it. All we can do is hope, I suppose. But we'd have to say, I think they're pretty much. I think it's pretty much going to be City win the next one and they're champions, and that's really it. I don't think there's much more to say about it than that. I don't think we're going to get back into things, to be honest. I think it's going to be very, very difficult for us. Alright, I'm going to wrap up the live stream there. I want to thank everybody for your continued support on my channel, your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. Like this video for me, comment in the comment section below, and feel free to monetize. Feel free to donate to my channel, because I'm actually monetized at the moment. So if you want to donate a bit of money, take it easy, guys, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of your night. Come on, you Gooners. Peace.